Warriors come out to play. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the Warriors, man. And it's this though. I'm gonna talk about this. I got a few topics I want to get into tonight. I got a few topics I want to chop it up tonight. And it's like I think about the Warriors, right? They're playing the LA Lakers, right? And the thing of it is, it's like I think about it, it's like two OGs, right? It's ironic, huh? Because I talk a lot about being an older gentleman, you know what I'm saying? An OG, right? And it's kind of funny, right? You got Steph Curry, one of the lethalest shooters in the game. And then, it's not just about the threes, he'll take you to the paint. You feel me? And you got to stay in shape to come hang with Steph Curry, man. Anybody that's been following basketball or following the Warriors, man, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? They come to Steph Curry, man. The Warriors in general, it's all about, you know, the screening and getting in position. I talk a lot about that, getting in position in life, huh? Huh? Do you feel do you feel the correlation I'm giving you, huh? We gonna get there tonight though. We'll have some fun tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get there tonight. But it's like my whole thing is this. Hold on, make sure all everything's up. I hate when my stuff be acting up, you know. But it's like you got two OGs. You got LeBron James. You have Steph Curry, both in their 30s. You know what I'm saying? Both in their 30s out here wiggling and making it happen. You know what I'm saying? They out here making it happen. So it's like just appreciate that while you have this time. Appreciate while you have this opportunity to experience it. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably, in this type of setting, you probably never will get a chance to see it again. So appreciate the fact you got these OGs that's still balling on y'all young G's out there, huh? Don't never to, and this goes to anybody, especially anybody that's, you know what I'm saying? Not saying you're going to be like Steph Curry or you're going to be like LeBron James, or just in general, I am speaking. Don't allow nobody to tell you what you can't do just because of your age, just because of your experience, whether you have it or not. If you feel that confident, if you feel like you can really get after it and make things happen, don't allow nobody to destroy your dreams, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's up to you to get out here and see it through. You know what I mean? So it's like, you can't allow that affects you like that. You know what I mean? Don't allow that to affect you like that. I had to fix my light real quick. But back to the Warriors though. The thing of it is with the Warriors, right? You could say they're getting up there in age. You've been in the league for a while. Yeah, I give you that. But look at the production. Look how they produce when it comes to showing their value, huh? You know what I mean? That's why I don't let nobody tell me, hey man, you too old for this, or man, you've been in the game, you've been doing this, you should have this in life. Let's see what you do when you get the ball, huh? Let's see how you handle those obstacles, huh? We're gonna see how you can handle those pressure cooker situations in life, huh? Do you feel? So just think about that, right? So that's why I like, for me personally, that's why I like seeing Steph Curry, LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? I know LeBron, he's getting up there, so this might be his last couple of years. But look at his production level though, huh? See, everything I bring to you was nothing but game. See, I'm using the Warriors, LeBron James, as a metaphor to correlate that to your life, man. Are you out here pursuing what you need to pursue, huh? Are you making them sacrifices, huh? Come on now. I am Shawn Beastolla if you didn't know. Huh? So that's the question. Are you getting after it? Are you pursuing it, huh? You know what I'm saying? But to the Warriors, though, you know what I mean? You got Clay out there going real stewy, man. You know what I mean? You got Clay out there, and come on now. Jordan Poole, come on, man. You got to get it together. I know the first round, Jordan Poole was kind of struggling. Now, with this second round against the Lakers, we need you to step it up, homeboy. Need to step it up, man. Step your game up out here. You know what I mean? Because they gonna need you, man. Especially as this series goes on. I can tell you this: I'm predicting the Warriors in six. I stand on that. Warriors in six, man. LeBron, I understand. You got a few definitely real good role players, but I know you got AD. You know what he did on game two, man. Do we have to go there? But he gonna show improve on the next game. You know what I'm saying? And they back in LA, so we're gonna see how the Warriors are gonna react now. Because now you balled in Oakland. I mean, excuse me, in Frisco. You know what I'm saying? You balled in Frisco for that one game. You lost game one, won game two, blowout. Now we're tapping into game three. Let's see what you're gonna do. I might go live too. I'm thinking about it. I might go live and kind of talk about the Warriors game. I'm gonna see what I'm thinking about it. See if I can put something together, put a play together. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Warriors. Come on, man. LeBron. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? You still balling. You've been in the league all these years since you came fresh out of high school. For LeBron James, wise I'm speaking. I got a lot of respect for him as a basketball player. I don't know any of these people personally, so I'm not talking about their personal situation. Just with their productivity on the court, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to both them brothers, man. And the Lakers is cool, but it's all Bay business with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on E40, too short. You know what I'm saying? Richie Rich, Spice One. So yeah, man. It's Bay business with me. Understand that. you know? So I might go live for the game three, the Warriors in LA, man. Bay to LA. Yuck mouth. What up, man? From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. Hey. Shout out to Yuck Mouth TV, man. It's always Bay business, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna see what the Warriors do in LA, you know? And I'm down to do a gentleman's bet too, you know what I mean? Sure, you know what I mean? Somebody hit me in the DMs on Instagram or something, you know what I mean? We could do a gentleman's bet, man. I'm just saying, I don't do point spreads or anything like that. But hey, holla at me, man. I got a few coins, you know what I mean? You feel me? So yeah, man. Warriors, man. All day. Bay business. But We'll see how this next game go. I am concerned, when AD is on his game. But I will say this though, right? Game one, AD balled out. He balled out real hard on the court. You know what I'm saying? He was out there just giving it to him, right? And even though he had a tremendous game, they barely beat us. They barely beat the Warriors, right? So even if AD ball, if he's the only one balling on the court, I think that's a good thing. But if he's balling, LeBron James balling, uh, some of the role players, if they start hitting shots at home, it's going to be a long night. But overall, I think the Warriors is going to ultimately win this series, though. You know what I'm saying? So my bet is on the Warriors for sure. You know, so we'll see. You know, it depends. But either way it go, Warriors in six. That's my prediction. That's what I'm standing on. Huh? Do you feel me? And it's like it's all about your positioning, and that's what that brings me to. So when you think about the Warriors and how they play, right? It's all about the position and understanding, what's the next step, what's the next play. You know what I mean? And you correlate that to life and real life. How are you positioning yourself, right? You got to remember that because, like I said, I love sports, but I try to make sure I soak that in game and bring that into real life form when you start thinking about your own situation. You know what I mean? Like really understand how they come together as a team collectively. Everybody moves strategically, right? So when you come to your life and how you trying to execute things about what you want to do, right? You trying to gain up that success ladder, right? So it's all about your positioning, huh? So that's very important. You know what I mean? So like I said, we're talking about the Warriors, and also like I said, I link that into real life situations where you, in your own personal life, how are you positioning yourself, huh? Do you have that understanding, right? So, that's what we're talking about tonight. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about sports, and also we'll talk about. Uh, I was definitely on. What I was looking at on Google News. Drake selling his mansion out there in Beverly Hills. So if you got a couple of extra 88 mil just sitting around, you might want to holler at one of his realtors, man. You know what I'm saying? You can take that mansion off his hands. You know what I mean? He's trying to go back to Canada. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least that's what they say. That's why I put in the bullet. In the bullet point, uh, talking about that little messages down there. I got that off of Google News. So yeah. But yeah, so if you got 88 mil just sitting around, man, you need to holler at Drake people, man. They'll take care of you, man. You got an extra 88 mil. You know what I'm saying? You could take that off his hands easily, right? you know? But yeah, you got to think of it like this, right? Think about that positioning as well. See, I'm always going to lace y'all with the game, man. Just think about his position, Drake, I'm talking about. For him to be able to sell you a house for 88 mil. So he probably spent, they saying, he spent somewhere around 70, right? Think about that position in life. Think about not necessarily the dollar amount, but think about the situation of you becoming successful. You're able to pretty much purchase almost anything you want. How do you move then? See, everybody talk about, man, if I had this, if I had that. Okay. Well, guess what? You know what I'm saying? You about to have it. Now, what you gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? Because you can look at these lottery winners, man. These people that win millions of dollars in 5, 10 years, they broke. So you gotta be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it, man. I'm not saying you're gonna get 88 mil, but I'm just saying that success that you're looking for, you may get it in some type of fashion. But how do you handle that success? That's the question. You know what I mean? How do you handle that success? Because everybody tell you, man, if I had this, I would do that. If I had that, I would do this. But would you truly do that? You know what I'm saying? It's like back in the days, I used to watch, MTV Cribs, and you see everybody living how they living, right? But also, if you really paid attention, I mean, for at least for the ones who was living in real houses, because a lot of that stuff was fake, right? But my point of saying that is this: you see how all these folks are living, right? But also pay attention, because some of them dropped some jewels. Even back then, was telling you, you know, how hard they had to work to achieve those things. The sacrifices you had to make to be able to get to that level. Ask yourself, do you have that type of dedication? Because it's like you may get the money, right? Or have some type of success in your life, right? Whatever that is. How do you handle that? Because some people be like, oh man, if I had this money, you know, I wouldn't buy these type of cars, or I would only buy one car, one fancy car. And then you get the money, right? You get some type of inheritance, millions of dollars. Now you into exotic cars only, huh? You wearing, jewelry and taking extravagant trips. And all the while that money is just ching ching ching, leaving out your pockets, man. Ching ching ching. So it's all about your positioning, man, and understanding your position. That's like one of my last videos I was talking about. Education with no understanding equals trash. Huh? Come on, man. Like I said, education with no understanding equals trash. Do you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really think about that, right? You got to really think about that, you know? Because I tell you this, right? Let me see, hold up. Before I go any further, make sure I see it out there, what I see. Yeah, because I was looking at get some more information on that house. Yep, it's in Beverly Hills. So, yeah, going back to Drake, right? I just wanted to pull up a little bit more information. So, yeah, this one is coming off of, which is Mansion Global. Mansion Global is the website. Excuse me. So mansionglobal.com. Yep, says Drake is selling a 88 million Beverly Hills mega mansion. Huh? The rapper has owned the 20-acre estate he bought from a fellow musician, Robert Williams, for roughly a year. Wow, so he only had it a year. Wow, he bought it from Robert Williams. Robbie, excuse me, not Robert. Robbie Williams. Rest in peace to Williams too. You know what I mean? But Robbie Williams. He just bought this like it said he bought it. He bought it a year ago, and he's already selling. So yeah, so yeah, he bought the home for 75 million, and now he's selling it for 88. So that's a that's a nice little hefty chunk there, my guy. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice hefty little chunk. So yeah, and then what I'm gonna do too, just in case anybody want to tap in, just in case anybody want to tap in, I'm gonna put the link out there. I'm gonna drop the link in there. Just in case anybody want to tap in, come in live with me. You can chop it up about the topics or something else too, as long as it's relatable to the topic. We can definitely discuss it. You know, and just think about that, right? Drake was in position to purchase that house for 75 mil, right? Now he's selling it for 88. Just think about that mentality, right? Like some people can't even fathom making, a couple of million. And he just spent 75 million on a house. You know what I'm saying? So just think about that. Think about that mentality. Understand that process to the fact of you see all the music he have put out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Drake fan. I like a lot of his stuff. Excuse me. I even reviewed the last album he put out with 21 Savage. So you go through my channel. Yeah, excuse excuse me. If you go through my channel, you can see a lot of this information. When I had definitely did a review for the last album he put out with 21 Savage. So yeah, man. You know. So my whole thing is this, right? Think about that position in life and really just think about that for a moment because think of that mentality for you to be able to spend 75 mil on a house. Now, I'm pretty sure if he spent 75 mil, I'm pretty sure he has way more money than that. You know, just for the fact, most people don't spend all their money that fast. So for him to be able to spend 75 mil on a house and within a year selling it for 88, just think about that mentality. See, it's a whole different ball game out here. That's why I always say, if you go back and watch a lot of my videos, I tell you, everybody's struggle is different. Everybody's success is different. You know what I mean? The relationships, the women that you entertain or who interested in, it's different for everybody. I speak from a guy perspective, right? My likes is, yeah, well, I'm similar to the next man, but a lot of stuff I like, especially in a woman, the next man may not like, or some of the things you may like. So it's just what I'm saying is my whole point of this is saying that is this. Everybody view on success is different. And that's why it's important for you to have an understanding of yourself. So you won't be just chasing everything. You know what I mean? Unless that's what you want to do, then hey. But in general, I am speaking. It's important for you to have an understanding of yourself because it's so many things in this world, especially in the United States. There's so many distractions out here. And if you don't have an understanding, right? And just speaking on a Drake situation, if you came across any type of money like that, if you don't have an understanding, man, you'll be just like these lottery winners and blow all your bread. I know you don't. You be like, oh man, I wouldn't do that. But how would you know? Are you like that in your everyday life now, wherever level of financial status that you're at? Are you like that right now today? See, don't expect to wake up one day and just turn it on. You know what I'm saying? And as I make this relatable based on sports, if you're a basketball fan, look how some of these teams where you can tell the ones who actually practice a lot. You know what I mean? And really studied their craft. Those are the players who become really successful, regardless if you're not as talented or LeBron James or Stephen Curry. If you really out here getting after things, right? You really pursuing things and taking your bumps and bruises as they come, all that's going to do is make you stronger and have you and help you get a better understanding out here. Do you feel? Come on, man. Telling y'all, man, I'm to bring y'all nothing but sauce on this mic. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. I am Shawn Beastolla. All I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration, huh? Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We're gonna keep this going tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday night lights. And we turning up tonight, huh? You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself, man. It's late night. I'm on the West Coast, Bay Area. You know, it's like 12:30 at night, a.m. I don't know what time it is in your area. If you're not on the West Coast or if you're in a different country, hey, I salute you. But yeah, man, it's like just think about that mentality, right? Just really think about that, because like I said, there's a lot of people who win the lottery and win it big. I mean, just go back and do your Googles. There's a few people I had seen over the years, well, at least based on what was presented publicly. There was this one guy who hit for 200 million. And after 10 years, he went broke. You know why? The mentality didn't change. He even said it himself. So that's what I'm saying, man. As you begin to grow as an individual, as a person, you have to respect the process that you go through in life, right? And not only in the way you respect it is by you start to look at situations that you've been through or that you currently going through and really analyze it to the fact that you want to look at it and see what did you do wrong in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Because as a grown individual, as a grown man, that's the first thing I think about. If I ever get in a bad situation, once I get an opportunity to sit back or step back and look at it, the first thing I think about is like, man, how did I put myself in this type of situation, in this type of position? You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to throw it off on somebody else. That ain't my thing. I take ownership for the things that I have done wrong. You know what I'm saying? So how about you? You know what I mean? How about you? Let's really think about that, right? You know? So that's my whole point of it. Is that. So tap in with me. Anybody got something you want to chop it up about? You know, I got the link in there. You can chop it up tonight. And, you know, I'm sipping on a little orange juice. Got some water over here. I think I got a plate of food too in the microwave. You know what I'm saying? My shorty made me some dinner before she went to work. So I'm at to get that food too, man. So tap in with me, man. You got a question? It's all good. Let's see. And it's like another thing too I want to talk about is like you gotta understand why you in certain type of predicaments in life. or certain type of situations that you go through. Sometimes you just got to step back and really look at the situation for what it is. You know what I mean? Like really accept the fact that, man, this really was, you know what I'm saying, a bad situation for me. And it's like I personally feel my opinion until you sit back and analyze your own situation, analyze what caused this type of effect or this caused me to be this type of way. Look back and see and go through the steps of what you've been through and try to figure out what was your mistakes in that process. You know what I mean? Because I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to give you experiences, give you a conversation of my own personal experiences, and hopefully it's something you can gravitate to or something you can be able to like, okay, I get the point of what you're saying. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. If you're in a bad situation or you're thinking back on a bad situation, think back also in your actions. Think back on how you could have reacted differently, huh? Because you can't control nobody else, but you can control how you handle yourself, how you conduct yourself. What is your terms and conditions about yourself? Do you feel? You know what I mean? I really think about that. You know what I'm saying? You know? So that's something you definitely want to think about. And back to the Drake thing, right? Let me see what else I had. I had something else on here. And he got that new song too. Somebody sent me, speaking on Drake, y'all heard that new, was it Search and Rescue? You know, you're talking about save me. You know what I'm saying? So put it in the group chat. Tell them it's a rap. Shout out to Drake, man. Yeah, because that's all he was really talking about. Man, I gotta say though, that mansion though he got that he's selling for 88 mil. I know somebody on here got it, man. Go on and purchase that thing, man. You know, you say you got a wine cellar, a gym, and a game room. Plus, there are three, let's see, okay, in suite bathrooms for staff. Wow. So, he has exclusive bathrooms just for the staffing. You know what I mean? Wow. So, this thing is laid out, bro. It's laid out. You know what I mean? So, you start getting that real money, man. When you start tapping in and really locking in with yourself and figuring out what works for you, what doesn't work, maybe you could be able to cop one of them houses, huh? Maybe not that 88 mil, but hey, man, you might be able to spend a nice little chunk once you get in position, huh? I'm telling you, man. That's why I always say, man, understand your position. And on top of all that, one of my other videos, I say, do not get finessed out of your own position. Do you feel? You know, man, you'll finesse yourself out of your own situation, man. Because you're trying to keep it too real, trying to keep it too solid to the individuals that's not even trying to be solid with you, man. Come on, you know? So, yeah, man, I'm telling you. See if we got anybody that's tapping in. Okay, it's a little slow tonight, you know? So just think about that. You know what I mean? But 88 mil, man. Let me see. I might got a few dollars. You want 88 mil? Can I get a deal, Drake? You know what I'm saying? Take a little bit off the top. You know? But what I can see that's on the internet, man, that house look real nice, man. So go on and cop that. You know what I mean? I ain't got it right now. You know, so my money is tied up. You know, the way my money is structured. You know what I mean? I only can get out a certain amount. So the way my accounts is set up, I just can't do it right now. So go ahead and take that care for me. You know what I mean? Take care of that for me, huh? You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You know? But yeah, I'm gonna shut this down in a little bit if nobody don't tap in with me. Let me see. Yep. And so yeah, man. So just a little something I want to kick because it's late night. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to shut it down in a little bit. But I just had to come on here and drop something for y'all. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I believe. Well, hold up. When the Warriors play again? Do they play today? Well, tomorrow. I guess you could say today because it's almost 1 o'clock. Well, it's after 12, so on the West Coast, it's already it's Saturday already. So hold up. Yeah, so they do play at 5:30 today in LA. So 5:30, the Warriors are coming on tonight. In the evening. Might try to check that out though. You know, I might go live too. I'm thinking about it. So I may go live and discuss the Warriors and Lakers game when it come on later on this evening today. So we'll see. You know, but I just want to appreciate anybody watching my channel for any length of time. I appreciate you. You know, and let's see. Anything else? That's pretty much it. So I'll probably come back early in the morning. Probably do got to. I'm gonna drop a motivational video tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna drop that in the early morning. You know, help get your day started. You know what I mean? Because what I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. Huh? I am Shawn Beastolla. You know, and I appreciate y'all. You know, like, share, subscribe, and let other people know, man. Come check me out. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep my content somewhat clean. You know what I mean? Because I'm a grown individual out here. I don't need to use a whole bunch of low frequency words, but I got a lot of content out there. So please check out my channel. You know, one of my latest videos is street code. You can check that out. And just really just we pushing P over here, man. Positivity, man. So if you want the positive vibes, you know, I put a little extra sauce on it, but hey, man, that's what I'm here for. Do you feel? So, want to say thank y'all for watching my channel, and please go back and watch a lot of my videos. Check out my other. I got short videos, long videos. I even got some shorts and some shorter videos as well. So check me out, man. You know, nothing, nobody else coming on. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna let it go. So y'all have a good night, early morning, I am Shawn Beastolla. Until next time, peace.